And to race number 7, we look at it. It's over the 1200 Class 4 with Compassion Super at the top of the book. A winner 2 starts ago, then placed behind Righteous Arian last time. Active Faith did have some traffic issues when 10th behind Righteous Arian's won a trial since. Mega Bonus Inside Draw can go forward. High Cloud back from the 1400 of Shartin to the 1200. Chong Fat goes the other way from the 1000 to the 1200. Hurry Rich Blinkers Shadow Roll Off. Pacifiers with cowls on. Flying on the turf looking for the hat-trick. He carries an extra £6. Jazz Steed had an irregular heart rhythm last time. And Turbo Power pacifies with cowls off for his return to the turf. Nick, so Francis Loy's re-added the blinkers.
Yeah, let's take a look at the speed map for race number 7, shall we? There's probably going to be a good bit of pace on here. Mega Bonus loves to roll forward, so he'll certainly go to the front. And from gate 1, Angus Chung's booked. Look, it's the right combination to certainly lead this race. Dragon Kingdom is one that won't be too far away. He does like to race on the pace. He's actually only got £118 as well, so he's certainly well weighted to make best use of that going forward. High Cloud might be caught a little bit deep. Hurry Rich did show a bit of early boot on his debut, and Compassion Super. He's actually drawn a good gate, and even under the big weight, I reckon they'll roll forward with him.
Yeah, he should get a perfect run, Compassion Super. Fiery Flying was a bit closer last time, and he ran better at his last start. Racing Fighters drawn the outside, he'll go back. Jazz Steed goes back as well.
Good speed to complement the sultry speed map music for this week's show. But we're going to head to Jamie Richards, who has Flying on the Turf, literally flying on the turf.
Jamie, Flying on the Turf, has done a good job for you. He's taken a bit of time to get going, this horse, at the age of 7, but he's now gone back to back.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, just an older horse that's needed a bit of time to settle in, and he's a PP that probably came in too high, but he's found his mark down there in 5 and got a bit of confidence off his first win, so it doesn't get any easier for him trying to put 3 in a row, but he's got a nice enough barrier, and Zach wanted to stay with him, so hopefully he can run well again.
It's quite a convincing win last time, going up in grade. I mean, do you feel that maybe he's still won with a little bit in hand, possibly?
Maybe. We'll know a bit more on Wednesday. Maybe it's not the strongest of Class 4 1200s, seeing as they split it 3 times. But look, he's going to need to keep improving. His trial the other day here was sort of just as he normally is, pretty laid back, but he's shown an affinity for the distance at Happy Valley in the course, so with a bit of luck and running, hopefully can run nicely again.
Yeah, they put him up 8 for that as well, so they certainly haven't missed him. I suppose he's going to have to be good and go to another level now on the back of that, isn't he?
Yeah, well, that's what remains to be seen, isn't it? Yeah. But look, he's in good order at home, he's eating well, he looks good, so it's up to him.
Just the maintenance trial recently as well?
Maintenance trial, yep. That's sort of been the winning formula for him for his last couple of starts, so we thought we'd stick with it. He was supposed to run last week, but got balloted out, so we just waited a week, and here he is on Wednesday night.
Jamie Richards there on Flying on the Turf. A few to look at in the first replay. Paul, Mega Bonus leads for home. He might do that again on Wednesday night, but he fades to run 6th here.
He does. Look, I've got him in because, if he gets, as long as Dragon Kingdom doesn't annoy him too much. I thought it was a really good run from Compassion Super here. The second behind Righteous Arian is a horse in form at the moment, and prior to that he did win, so he's going really well, Compassion Super.
Yeah, that grey further back, that's old Racing Fighter. Perhaps Father Time just catching up with him a little bit in his advancing years, but yeah, I like the run of Compassion Super there.
Okay, Active Faith. Nicky was a winner at his 2nd start. He's run 7th and 10th since. Sent back up to Chung Fa, and he's won a trial up there for the John Sy stable.
He has, and perhaps the freshen up would have done him good. It would probably need to, because since winning, for me, he's been a little bit below par. But look, he's not been beaten all that far. Comes through the Righteous Arian race last time out, like a few of them. So look, maybe just having gone up to mainland China, had this trial, comes back down here nice and fresh, that might well spark him back into form, but it would need to.
Yeah, he's just been a little bit disappointing the last couple of starts, so I'm happy to watch him.
Tell us, Nick, why Chung Fat's debut run, albeit a little bit unlucky with some no clear running, is going to be better second up and over 1200.
Yeah, well, I think that could be the key mark for one, is the fact he's going up in trip. Now, look, he was a big price. He was 40 to 1 on debut, but look, I like this track work. He's not done that too badly, and he was unable to sort of sustain his run late in the piece last time when making a bit of an effort. So, look, I think he's a bit of value for a little bit more going up in trip here.
Yeah, I didn't quite get him in, Chung Fat.
Could tell you were trying to be diplomatic with that look on your face there. We knew where you were headed.
It's okay.
We can't all be friends all the time here on Racing to Win. So who did you like, Paul?
It's all about opinions. I've got Compassion Super on top. I think he'll just get the perfect run. Just in behind, flying on the turf. He's 2 from one of his last couple. He's in great form at the moment. Mega bonus from the front. If they do overcook it in front, I wouldn't be surprised if Jazz Steed. Now, he's the one outside the square for me. I think he can be running on late. 1839.
Yeah, my opinion, for what it's worth, is that I like what at a bit of a price here, and for all the points made, Chung Fat is the horse that I've landed with here. Hopefully he can go well. And look, Derek Lung's riding as well. He's ridden 3 winners this season for Peter Ho. Peter's only trained 9 of them, so that's a pretty high strike rate. So the booking catches my eye too. Compassion Super in for second, flying on the turf. Not sure how much more he's got to give, but he is racing well. He might just have won with perhaps a tiny bit in hand last time, and if he can do that again, he's a chance. And Mega Bonus goes in for 4th there, likely to lead them up. 6, 1, 8 and 3.
And that is a preview for race number 7, race 7, leg 1 of the Triple.